what Greenlee will say about all this.
Yeah, of course. This must be your best day ever, right? I bet you can't wait to go running to Greenlee. Tell every fine detail.
I won't have to.
How long have you been there?
Long enough. I'd like to speak to my husband. Alone.
You sure you don't want some backup?
I'm good. Thanks.
Hey. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm not pregnant.
Thank God.
I just don't get it. Why would you try and force my employees to seduce Ryan?
You want the truth?
That would be nice.
Because I wanted Lavery out of your life. For good this time.
How many talks have we had about this? How many times have I tried to reassure you that it's over between me and Ryan?
Maybe with you.
Maybe? Do you not trust me at all?
It's Ryan I don't trust.
Oh, can't you just forget about him?
Can you?
I'm married to you.
And you thought that would push him out of your heart. The man is more a part of your life now than ever.
What are you talking about?
Fusion is in crisis, and you take him to Rio. You think you're pregnant, and instead of your husband, you turn to him.
That wasn't deliberate. Ryan was just there.
Exactly. That's my point. He's always just there. He can't seem to stay away, and you won't make him.
That's not true.
Oh, Greenlee, come on. Every time the two of you are in the same room, I can see it. This special bond the two of you share. I saw it just now. Ryan's relief on his face and on yours when you told him that you weren't pregnant with my child.
That had nothing to do between me and Ryan. He knew how scared I was.
And I didn't. Your husband. You chose to confide in him.
It's not like I didn't ask you to come with me.
Oh, please. Do you honestly believe that my presence would have stopped him? I mean, come on, the man hasn't even had a date with a woman since you've been back in town. He's like a freak. He's lying in wait for you.
What can I say to reassure you?
I honestly don't think there's anything you can say. Or that I will ever truly believe it's over between the two of you. And the thought of you going back to him, it'll break my heart, Greenlee. I just don't want to lose you.
Maybe you already have. I won't stay with someone who doesn't trust me. I mean, that is the strongest thing that we had.
All right.
Trust.
You know, for some reason, you're not getting this. It's Ryan I don't
Ryan
trust.
stood right here and said, clear as day, that it was over between us. I heard him. Didn't you?
You're kidding, right? Do you really think Ryan's going to tell me how he really feels about you?
What about how I feel? Doesn't that count for anything?
Yes. If I knew for sure what that was.
Fine. I'll tell you again. Maybe this time you'll hear me. Yes, it's true. There was a bond between me and Ryan. And it was very powerful, but it was also extremely painful. Love like that, you know, when you feel like you can't live without the other person, it doesn't make you happy. It rips you up inside. It makes you feel like it can kill you. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I do.
As exciting as that was sometimes, it was also exhausting. It's something I don't want to be a part of anymore. I'm done being tortured. I want peace, contentment, the kind that comes from being with someone who genuinely cares about you. Someone who trusts you, even if they don't trust anyone else. That kind of love lasts. That's the kind of love I want. I thought you wanted that too. No!
What I want, more than anything, is for you to be happy. Nothing means as much to me as that.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. A marriage where we have each other's backs, where we care about each other and we protect each other.
You will always have that from me.
And I do the same. But before I do, I want you to make me a promise.
Anything.
No more stunts like the one you pulled today with Madison. And I know your history, too, David, with Dixie and Crystal and Amanda, and I don't want any of that repeating itself with me. That means no more drugging, kidnapping, lying, or cheating. I want it to be different with me. I want you to be different.
I'm already different with you.
I want trust and respect and honesty. And I don't want you to say one thing to appease me and then let your paranoia drive you to do another.
I won't.
Because if that happens, if you break that promise, I'll leave you. That's my promise to you. So, what do you say? Will you give me your word to keep this marriage together?
Even if I did give you that promise, how can you trust me, knowing everything you know?
Because you put it out there.
What?
What you don't want.
Losing you.
And you won't. As long as you keep your word.
I give you this solemn promise. I will never hurt you. Ever again. Whatever this is, I don't say a word without my lawyer present.
You can cool your jets, hotshot. For a change, you're not the one on the hot seat this time.
Well, in that case, I'm busy.
Yeah, you look really swamped to me.
Do you have a warrant?
I heard some noise about a possible police matter involving Madison North.
What does that have to do with me?
Word on the street is that you've been pressuring her into going after Ryan Lavery.
Really? And what street was that on, Jesse?
So it's true.
Madison works for my wife. I heard some disturbing things about her. I thought I'd check them out.
And what'd you find?
It's really not important. Why does this matter to you?
You've got a reputation of really screwing up decent women. Just wanted to make sure you hadn't found another victim.
You mean like your daughter-in-law? It's all right, you can relax. I stopped digging before I found a connection between Randy and Madison's past. Also, I have a lot more important things to deal with right now, like trying to get the hospital back on track after months of gross mismanagement.
Gross mismanagement.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, your word.
Yeah. But let me give you some advice. Before you come barging in here, digging into my business, you might want to think about your wife. You do realize, as primary owner of the hospital, Angie's future rests soundly in my hands?
We'll see about that.
Right.
Good luck with this one. Holding on to your new bride.
What was that for?
For being the best husband in the world. Oh, when I think about all the time I wasted kicking and screaming that I didn't want to get hurt.
I will never hurt you.
I know you won't. You proved, without a doubt, that you love me with all your heart.
And I do.
And I love you.